All right, today I am changing the oil on my 2011 Acura Rdx. It is due for a B level service oil change, and let me see how many miles I have in my car. I have about 100,000 miles, and I had this car for about 7 years. So for me, 100,000 miles is not that much. It is 90 degrees outside, so the first thing you do is put it in park, right? Common sense. For me, the second thing I do is open the hood and take off the oil cap. Oh, that's tight. Well, I gotta get something for that, but I gotta take this off to release the pressure, so the oil that's in the car, when I take this off and I take the lug nut, the oil nut off, more oil should release from the car. So let me get something to take this off. Now that I have it off, and the Acura, especially this 2011, it actually requires to use Mobile 1, and the weight is 5W30. Now, leave this here, leave that there, and what I do is I put it on jack stand. I put it on this. I forgot what these are called. This is a big difference. I don't have to jack it. I literally just put it under the tires, roll it onto that, and that's it. Get under the car. The three major things that you need, right, especially changing the Acura Rdx, is number one, I have the extended miles, the high miles oil, 20,000 mile protection guaranteed, and it's fully synthetic. The main reason I got full synthetic because one, I have a turbocharged car. Two, it lasts a lot longer. So let's say, for example, something happens to me, I get hurt, or I can't change the oil for another year, right? This will last about a year. I don't drive my car that much anyway, so I'm not working. My wife's not working. You know the situation is going on right now. Plus the Mobile 1 Extended Performance Oil Filter. You need definitely this. This will catch the oil. Definitely this. And a 17mm socket just for the oil pan to release the nut. I actually got this from a hack. I'm not a mechanic, but I actually seen someone use this. A friend of mine told me to use this. I forgot where I got the pipe from. I think I got it from a construction site. But this can be used as a breaker bar. You can actually attach it to anything as long as it can fit in the hole, and just use it as an extension, as a breaker bar. This works so much. I even changed my tire using this. So now I have my socket onto my oil drain pan. And I'll make sure the bucket is actually close enough to drain it. And it was actually easy enough with my breaker bar to get this off. And the oil, as you can see, this is not that bad. This is tighter. What I usually do is I make sure I change this first thing in the morning, because when I drive, or my wife drives the car, this will get so tight it's almost impossible to take off. I have to use something else or a wrench to take this off. So you can take this off first, or you can take this off first. I'd rather take this off first because it has some oil in it. It's recommended to wear gloves. Fortunately, I don't have any more gloves, so try not to get this on the pavement if you own your own property, or in general, period, environmental purposes. And just this disclaimer, I'm not a mechanic. This is something I tried several times, and I did this several times. So I did fail once or twice, and the fail was worse than the try. So there you go. So you just let that drain a little bit. Before you put the new filter on, you want to add oil to the seal. All right, this is what I was told. I'm not sure why I had to do this, but this is what I was told. Just add some oil to the seal of it to make sure it actually sealed to the car correctly. I gotta clean this and tighten this again. You know, all I do is just wait for this to drain the bucket, and that should take about a minute or two to finish. All right, all the oil has been drained out of the car. Now I just put the oil pan, oil lug nut back on. Now I'm not sure if you're supposed to torque this or not. I don't think so. One, I'm not a mechanic, so this is something that I do not torque this. I don't over tighten it either. You know, I'm a big guy, so I am not going to try to over tighten this and damage the oil pan. That's good. All right, I'm done. I added the new oil, and only thing I have to do is turn the car on for 5 minutes and make sure it's not leaking on the bottom. Now, if you're wondering what I do with the old oil, I actually add it back into this, and I bring this to my local AutoZone, or no, I think Pep Boy or AutoZone, but it has to be in a container like this. I want to say thank you for watching me change my 2011 RDX oil. I'm not sure if anybody out there needed help changing the oil, especially on this type of car. Very easy, very straightforward. So the last thing I have to do is reset this, and I'm good to go.